Welcome to my high heels conditioning exercises. Today there are 2 exercises available in this playlist. I'm going to talk a little bit about the conditioning for heels in general, some of the do's and don'ts, and then I will break down the routine, and then I'll demonstrate the routine. So when we're working on our conditioning for any work in heels, whether it's character shoes for jazz or musical theater, the heel style of dancing, any other type of dance where you're going to be in high-heeled shoes, or if you're just trying to strengthen your ankles and feet and build some more confidence, I recommend that you do these exercises in bare feet. You'll see a lot of dancers and people on YouTube that are demonstrating exercises like this in socks. And the problem with doing these exercises in socks is that the socks aren't doing you any favors. In fact, they may impede your technique because in order to not slip on the socks, you may create unproductive tension that actually causes habits that are not helpful. So I recommend you just go for the bare feet. If you own something like ballet shoes or jazz shoes, those can be good too. I don't recommend that you do these exercises in your heels. Um, they're really designed to be done essentially in bare feet. I'm demonstrating today standing between these 2 chairs, but that's not really part of the technique. I'm just doing it this way because, as you can see, I'm taping in my home where I don't have a bar. When I do these exercises on my own, I generally just work both hands on one chair like this. But in order for you to be able to see the entire body, I'm demonstrating it like this. Be sure when you're doing this work that you're constantly anchoring your strength and energy in your core. And that means the layers of muscle that are halfway between your navel and your pubic bone, you should be pulling them in and up underneath your guts. Exercise 1 is really going to demand a lot of your calves if you're doing it correctly. And you also want to anchor your weight and energy by pulling the deep muscles of the core, the layers between your navel and your pubic bone, by pulling those in and up underneath your guts and keeping them constantly engaged. Remember, when you descend and ascend, your pelvis is what's moving down through space and your legs are following along. Same thing when you rise up, your pelvis is lifting up and your legs are therefore lengthening underneath you. Now I'll show you a breakdown of exercise 1.